Hello YouTube, LatinShinigami back here again. This time recording alongside my boyfriend Joey. Say hi, Joey.
Hey.
Yeah, and today we will be doing a live reaction plus review on the final trailer for Cour 4 of the 1,000-year Blood War arc of Bleach. Now me and him were lucky enough to see the screen premiere for the first 3 episodes last month in June, which I wanted to originally do a review on those episodes, but so much Bleach news has come out since then. We had the biggest surprise. The biggest surprise was the Hell arc is rumored to be returning to Shonen Jump. So it's not confirmed yet. We'll have to wait until August. But obviously, I'm very excited for that. This has definitely been the year to be a Bleach fan. Also the recent news at Anime Expo about the new mobile game, that looks very interesting. We got two new game characters that I'm definitely gonna look into it and see if I want to play it. And then obviously the last big news was this final trailer we got just a couple of days ago. So I decided to, screw it. I might as well just do a live reaction on this, since that is what's being most focused on right now. If any of you are still interested in hearing my reviews on those first 3 episodes we were lucky enough to see, please let me know down in the comments below. But for now, let's get on to the trailer. All right.
In 3, 2, 1.
Right. Okay. Nothing surprising. Nothing surprising yet.
Wait, the volume.
Yeah. Okay. Black and white scene. Okay. Yeah, we saw this already in the theaters. This too. Orihime and
Gotta reach with the glorious fan service.
Yep. Oh, Askin versus Urahara. That was it. Kenpachi's Bankai. Are they gonna show it? Yeah, Adult Toshiro right there. We got Asphalt with the Sephiroth moment.
I'm waiting for revelation.
Yeah. Yep. The fight continues on. It's still not over yet. Aizen!
Oswald, you will never be Sephiroth, let's be honest.
Horn of Salvation. That's interesting. It looks like Renji and Rukia might get more to do than they did in the manga this time around. I'm very happy for that. I know what that's from. And obviously the fight is still going to be extended further than it has been already. Okay. Coming to streaming July 25th. Watch on Hulu on Disney Plus. Luckily, we have both. Right. All right.
We can mute it again.
Right.
I didn't even realize the trailer was muted.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I honestly don't know why that was.
All right. Now now the reaction is over. Let's go back. Let's go back a few seconds. All right. This we saw this in theater. It's Yuha Box using the Soul King's power to launching it at Ichigo as sort of spinning blades, which was honestly really nice to see. Like, I didn't think you could do stuff like that.
Neither did I.
think you could do something.
And I say this as someone who's never read the original manga nor had any interest in Bleach until I met him.
The way Yuha Box's been using the Soul King's power up to now has honestly been honest. I've honestly loved it so far, and I hope he can do far more stuff with it. Which, thanks to the trailer, it looks like he definitely is. All right, let's see. Okay, and here we can see the Soul Society merging into the world of the living. Katakura Town is right there down below. I'm not 100% sure if ordinary people without spirit energy can see this, but this is like a universal catastrophe that is happening. The three worlds are starting to become one once again. So probably we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
there still has been no new from the first 3 episodes and this this trailer. There has still been no signs of the surprise anime only character that we're supposed to be seeing yet.
Yeah, if they haven't appeared in the trailer, you know they're keeping it locked to the frickin' chest.
Yeah, so far as of this trailer, certain fights that we have already seen and have not seen yet are going to get an extension, which I'm very happy about. So the fact that they're showing so much of what has already happened from the early screening and from the manga obviously means that there's a whole lot more that we haven't seen yet that is obviously going to surprise a lot of fans, and I'm honestly excited for that. Okay, but yeah, this right here, I have 2 predictions on what this could be. This is obviously happening during Ichigo's fight with Yhwach. This and it's still happening within. We can see Yhwach's throne right there. So I'm not. It looks, and this is not coming from Yhwach himself. From what this looks like to me, it could be Ichigo's power going haywire as he's still not fully used to using his hollow forms with his powers now fully utilized. From these lights that we see all over the place that look like lightning a little bit, what I predict is that they're probably a representation of all the power stored inside of him.
Blue being Quincy.
Yeah, red obviously being for Shinigami and
yellow, orange for the hollows.
Yeah. Or, although I don't see any lighting that looks to be a representation of his full brain ability, I guess it could be possible that the red is supposed to signify the full brain, and the yellow is supposed to signify his hollow and Shinigami power, since they are one and the same. Oh, don't mind that. Originally tied. Yeah.
Still needs his reaction thing.
Yeah. So yeah. Back to Tizuku. Yeah, this little black and white sequence is stuff that we saw in the first 3 episodes already. So this would only be only people who actually got to see the screening would get this. Okay, let's see. Nothing new so far. Yep. Yeah, or we see Orihime pushing back Yhwach's power while Ichigo is being healed right there down to the ground. And honestly, the anime gave Orihime the much needed redemption that she deserved, because in the manga she was basically sidelined during this entire conflict.
Seeing the original manga panels after going into specifically this chapter of the manga, no, Orihime was definitely the MVP of this episode.
Absolutely. If she wasn't popular enough before, it's going to
skyrocket.
Yeah.
It's going to skyrocket after the season's over.
Yeah. And okay, here we go. And what we see right here is Yoruichi and her Shunko Senkei form after that Urahara activates without her consent. And just this is actually from the first episode, which does cover both her fight with Askin and Kisuke's fight with Askin. And I'm just as a little bit of a spoiler warning, like the fan service is very high in this first episode, more than any other so far. And yes, that one particular panel from chapter 662 is featured in this, so just be prepared.
Yeah, but for those of you that are mainly there for the fan service, you will be satisfied.
Yes. Okay, here we go. This shot we saw was, we actually saw the shot in one of the past trailers before even Core 1 was released. The green here is obviously is happening during Kisuke's fight with Askin. It's actually a result of the inside of his gift ball deluxe, which honestly I was a little shocked to see, but I honestly it works for me.
Before we go on, can I just say, as someone who draws and is an artist himself, I just love this close-up shot of Askin's face, because the purple and green being contrasting colors, it blends everything together. Askin's facial expression shows he's conceited as hell.
Yeah.
Everything about this shot is just the lighting. Everything about it is just aesthetically pleasing to me.
Yes, honestly, this from the first 3 episodes. This definitely took the cake for the best fight so far. Yeah, and Askin does like to add a bit of finesse and flair whenever he's trying to kill somebody.
Yeah, that shot alone pretty much tells you who Askin is as a person.
Mm-hmm. And this right here is a shot of Kisuke activating Bankai, his Ken on Beiraki Benihime, and let me just say that the production company really went hard on this fight more than any other.
For sure.
It got the extension and love it so desperately needed compared to the manga. It's like a perfect balance between the presentation that was Kyoraku's fight and the surprise flair that was Senjumaru's fight. It's so aesthetically pleasing and creepy at the same time. And I actually did get to see the dub version of this too. And honestly, Kisuke's English voice actor made the activation of his Bankai when pronouncing its name a whole lot creepier than it did in the original Japanese.
Really?
Yes, very much so. If you go back and listen to both of them, the English sounds a whole lot creepier.
Yeah, I haven't listened to the English yet.
Yeah.
Show me after we're done.
Yeah. Okay, here we see Kenpachi's fight with Gerard. Him activate. Oh wait, no. This is Kenpachi activating Bankai. I'm hoping there's a proper explanation to this, because there wasn't a single one. There was no context whatsoever within the manga of why this was happening. We know it has something to do with Yachiru, and you can see Nozurashi here is broken in half, but don't worry, that's a little consequence. It's actually supposed to be like that. Toshiro getting a little bit of screen time right now, and right here is him in his adult form after all the flower petals have been broken off and his Bankai is fully realized. So from what I saw of the first 3 episodes, because the episode 3 ended with us panning to Toshiro and another one of his flowers breaking off. So from what I can tell is that episode 4 will probably be highly Kenpachi focused, since it does look like the fight between him and Gerard is going to get an extension. Good. So, and then it'll end with probably this shot, or the shot that we saw at the very first trailer we got for the 1,000-Year Blood War, where we see his form on full screen, and then episode 5 after that will probably be mainly Toshiro focused until we get back and until we cut back to Ichigo. All right, here we saw the shot already. Yeah, and we got Hashfault here. And if you were confused about why I said he had a Sephiroth moment, is because of look at this shot. Yeah, and not to mention let the despair begin. If any of you are a fan of the Final Fantasy franchise, you get what I'm referencing.
Yeah, and both of us are waiting for Revelation.
Yep.
And also go back to the shot with Hashfault at the Almighty Eyes.
Yep.
Just imagine Sephiroth with the Almighty and these eyes.
Oh god, that would be terrifying. And yes,
rest in peace to the entire universe.
Yes, and for those of you who were hoping Hashfault would get a Volt standing like Uryu did, I'm sorry to disappoint you. If you weren't aware, Hashfault is the only Quincy that can't use any base Quincy abilities. He can't manipulate Reishi, which is why I was surprised, but also glad that he got a new form thanks to him swapping powers with Yuhabak temporarily, as he is the mask of the ruler. And honestly, I can't wait to see what more comes from this. Yep. Like, okay, here we see Gerard after he had survived getting cut, after he had survived dying once again thanks to his miracle. But now he's in, but here he's in his vault standing. He's even bigger than he was before. Like,
he's about Shin Godzilla size at this point.
Yeah, like honestly, if it's a miracle it's a miracle he was defeated before he got too big. He probably would have brought down the whole royal palace himself. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, that shot we just saw right here, with Kenpachi running up to Gerard and striking him down before him activating Blue Vein. That's completely new. But obviously, Gerard sees this new form as a massive threat if he's utilizing Blue Vein, because he has not done that yet. And he did not do that at all in the manga. So obviously he's feeling the pressure. And we got Byakuya here. This is obviously him activating his Bankai's ultimate technique. Like, and something I just noticed is that his outfit was damaged, because in the manga it wasn't, not at all. It was completely intact.
Yeah.
But like the cloak is mostly gone. Like what he was wearing on top of his head is he doesn't have it anymore. Okay, go. Yep. The fight between the fight between Udio and Hashfault got a massive upgrade compared to the manga. Honestly, it was barely a fight at all. Like, and from those of you who are wondering, no, they have not yet revealed the power of their shrifts yet. No, we have not gone up to that point yet. And actually, let's fast forward a little bit. But before we get to that, Aizen versus Yuhabak. This is when Yuha fight after he defeats Ichigo, and he makes his way back down to the Soul Society, and we got the shot of Aizen in his chair looking, and I am so happy that they brought his smug smile back, because I don't know why they took that away in Core 3. That was like the one thing I wasn't a fan of, but I'm glad they brought this back, because this is the Aizen we're used to.
Ah, yes. Yeah. Welcome back, Sosuke. Asshole!
He is not a fan of Aizen. and for those of you who are unaware, Aizen is my favorite character in Bleach overall. Like, but the blue flames here in the background, that is completely new. We only saw these blue flames once in episode 6 of Core 1, like during the mini flashbacks in between Yamamoto's fight with Yuhabak. Well, actually it was Royd Lloyd, but yeah, you all get what I mean. So I don't know what's going on here in the background, but obviously things are going to be a little bit different. And here, this shot is completely brand new. Like, Aizen trying to cut down Yuhabak with his Zanpakuto. Yep, that is Kyokusuigetsu's blade. If you're wondering why there is no Hilton garb, it's because, in case you've forgotten, he's completely fused with his Zanpakuto, so he can just pop out the blade from right within his palm, like we see right here. So this fight is definitely going to get an extension, which good, because this is the fight I'm most concerned about. We know Ichigo and Renji are going to get involved later to help Aizen out, but honestly, I just wanted the 1v1 between the two most popular villains in all of Bleach to be a little bit longer, and it looks like I'm going to get that. But this is a manga panel too, like this is a manga panel shot too. Like, yeah, we all know where this is from. Like near the very end. Okay, this right here is completely brand new. Although I don't know what's going on here. I originally thought this right here was Yuhabak's sword. It doesn't look like. Wait, was it? Oh, no, I believe it was. But like, what I don't understand is why is Ichigo's. Yeah, right there. Okay, if you didn't notice before, let me just try to go back one more time without pop. Okay. Yeah. For some reason, it looked a little CG and not quite right. All that to me right here. Here, obviously, that's when Ichigo and it destroys Silburn, and it looks like Renjia and Rukia are gonna get more to do than they did during this initial fight, because Renji already got more of a moment to shine in Core 3 during his fight during his new anime only fight with Uryu, but this shot right here of Rukia is completely brand new to me. Like Rukia, just like Orihime, was completely like pushed to the back burner. Like it's only Renji that follows Ichigo back down to the Soul Society for the final battle, and this shot right here is new, and Rukia looks to be a little too happy. So this is probably before Ichigo was defeated and before his powers were restored by Tsukishima, or it's probably happening afterward, and she's just trying to comfort Orihime, since she does tend to stay behind.
Yeah, and it sucks that Rukia got put to the back burner pretty much after her fight with Esnut.
Yeah, I'm not sure Rukia will be able to do much against Yhwach the way he is now.
Got it.
People were probably hoping to see her Bankai one more time. I don't think that's going to happen, because in a situation like this, her Bankai would be too dangerous to use because she hasn't fully mastered it yet. But right now, this is a new anime only shot. Renji helping out Chad and Ganju against the statues. It looks like Chad is going to get a little bit more to do this time around, which I'm kind of glad, because in the manga, Chad and Ganju staying behind to fight these statues is literally all they did, and then we never see them again. The never at all. They don't get to. He does not get to contribute during the final battle with Yhwach in any way. But it looks like that might change good, because honestly, Chad deserves better, man.
Hashtag justice for Chad.
Yes, because Chad is like the only character so far that didn't get his true moment to shine, which honestly is a little sad, because he's been a part of the main cast for so long. And I want him to do more.
Again, hashtag justice for Chad.
Yes, justice for Chad. Okay. Now, yeah, that's new. Like the blue eyes with the Soul King's power coming from Hashwald. Yeah, that's new to me. This is also a manga. This is also a manga shot that, and judging from the wording right here, this is definitely going to be the moment where we get a full explanation from how Uryu survived the Ausvale in the first place. Because we still have no idea why that happened. We see Ichigo still fighting with his Horn of Salvation form and just his long sword, apparently. Where the short blade is, I have no freaking idea. But this Getsuga Tensho line, that is completely new, because when he activates Horn of Salvation before going into Bankai, he doesn't use just Getsuga Tensho or even Getsuga Jujisho. He just goes straight into the combination of Gran Rei Seto and Getsuga Tensho, or the Gran Rei Getsuga Tensho, which I personally like to call it. But yeah, so no new shots, including his Bankai, which I'm a little disappointed, because what I'm hoping that it just doesn't snap in two upon activation like it did in the manga, without a proper explanation as to what it could do at all.
Wait, really?
Yes. In the manga, once Ichigo decides to activate his Bankai, Yhwach completely snaps it in two, immediately.
Oh, that is bullshit.
Yes! Obviously, Kubo was in a rush, and his health was declining at the time, but I'm hoping that the anime gives us a chance to get it done right, because we know it's still going to snap in two, but I hope we at least get to see him actually use it before that happens. But we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, that's my initial review. Any thoughts you had, babe?
Yeah, I just can't wait to see how the rest of the season plays out after we saw it in the theaters.
Yeah, and yeah, so obviously I will be making future videos. It's fine. I will. Okay, where was I? I will continue to bring Bleach content like this to you guys as frequently as I can. I'm not able to do this weekly yet, unfortunately. It's gonna take me a while to get there. And if you would like me to still go into an initial review on the first 3 episodes, please let me know down in the comments. Or if you would prefer for me to just do live reactions to the episodes once they appear on streaming, I'm perfectly fine with that too. So for now, good night.
Take care, everybody.